Welcome back.
Good job.
Welcome back. We're continuing our conversation with Brenda, Tracy, and Kelly. And you're involved heavily in homeschooling, is that correct? And that's what we're going to talk about. Not only that, but a presentation that you're going to be doing for some patriotic. Is that right? Explain what's going to happen.
Following the World's Fair, which is at 6:30. Then we will have a PowerPoint of a lot of the different kids involved in their homeschooling, and then a patriotic presentation, as I mentioned in the last segment, about just explaining how we are the melting pot of, the world, and it's really neat. It will feature the choir, and as you can see, this is Tracy, and Tracy's one of the singers, and she's holding a trophy that the group won this past Saturday in Conway, which was really exciting. There were about, probably how many of the kids? The choir's about 37 and maybe 22 got to come because it was in Conway, Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then they also, if you want to look here, they each received a certificate of participation from the Educational Alliance. It was very interesting. A senator was one of the judges, as well as 3 other people I didn't know.
Now, what is the Educational Alliance? Is that,
you know what? I don't even know.
Is that an alliance of homeschooling?
I think it's the state. I really don't
But
know.
was,
You had a
was this just
representative from the state.
homeschooling students?
It was
that
just
this
homeschooling
competition?
at the competition, and you'll get to hear a couple of them that perform. Now, Kelly, Tracy are involved in it's a piano, electric keyboard, patriotic medley that ends with Stars and Stripes, all 4 people playing. Olivia Wolf and another girl, Bailey Wintle, which is spectacular to hear. So, and then Tracy, why don't you tell them what you played and what you won?
I played Solfeggetto by Bach at the talent show, and I won a runner-up trophy.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
Very good.
yeah, it was fun.
Now, how long have you girls been homeschooled? Always, or
All the way.
all the way since kindergarten? Okay. And just with your mother, or do you guys branch out and go to other things?
With
or
our mom.
Just so Nikki takes care of it.
But we are involved a lot in the community and stuff, so we're never bored. We're always busy.
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah.
you were ever bored. But I know in some towns they'll have like someone who maybe specializes in science, and students will gather then at that house. And I know there was a woman in Conway who converted an old school bus to an art class, and she drove it around to different homeschool areas, and they did art.
We have several people who tutor that they introduce like at the beginning of the fall. I can't tell you all the names, but they actually go specifically to different people's homes and give them extra science help, math. We have a couple that actually oversee different people that just feel like they have areas as parents that they're lacking in. So,
well, it's important that they have that support. If there's someone at home that would like to homeschool their children and they're new to the area, they want to know there's support like that in the community. Is there someone they could call?
Well, Michelle Anderson or these guys, you can call their phone number.
And it's listed up. We've got a graphic.
We got it
We've got
up
listed
there.
up there.
So somebody's new to the area and they've homeschooled in the past and they want to get a resource.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
And just to tell you a little bit about the patriotic presentation, first of all, we want to say a big thank you to all our veterans. It's because of them that we are here today, even here at the Channel 7, that you guys are great to have us here. We have a song that's called Thank You, Soldiers, and it's for both the past and the present that we'll be singing. We'll be singing a song, I Pledge My Life to America. We all need to be citizens that care enough to keep, really wanting to fight for our freedom.
Sure.
A lot of times we think we just accept it, because we're born into it, but it's something to be maintained. We're going to have some of the guys dressed up like George Washington and the general doing some drama. We've got James Madison's daughter there. She'll be sharing what he shared, which amazed me. They used to, when they opened the White House and the Senate, and he insisted as the 4th president, they prayed every day. And I just think that's amazing. And here we're in this day and age, it's so different,
Sure.
So Also, and that's Friday night, November 19th at 6:30. It'll also feature some of the other kids just doing a couple of their specials, and it's just going to be a great time.
Yeah. Will there be seating? Because if I come at 6:30, I'm going to walk around and go to the various tables and visit the various countries, and then about 7:20, will the people then, there will be a seated area, and then the presentation will actually occur on stage, that kind of thing?
I actually think, aren't we in the chapel?
Chapel, okay.
So there's pews.
So the patriotic presentation, you'll move into the chapel. Okay.
Right. Yes. Yes.
And we want to, yeah, we want to remind people that didn't get to see the first segment that all this is free.
Yes.
It's a great time to come and be educated about the different countries of the world from a young adult standpoint, from their viewpoint, and it's going to be a great time. Against November 19th, is that right?
November 19th.
At the Mountain Home Bible Church.
Mountain Bible Church, 6:30 and free.
Everything is free. Come and enjoy. It's a great experience. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yes, thanks.
And we want to thank all the guests that were on the show today. We did not get to see Judy Marshall, and we'll try to reschedule her. She probably had a previous engagement or for whatever reason.
Could be
That's
traffic,
fine.
for heaven's sake.
It could be, but we had a great show, and we had plenty of time to...
Women's hiking group, remember,
Yes.
call Dawn at BeemanRealty.com if you'd like to join the hiking group, and Laurie Kasinger and David Johnson at www.whiterivermarathonforkenya.com, and come to the Patriotic and World event on November 19th at 6:30.
Look forward to
Wonderful.
All right, thank you. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time. See you next
I
week.
will see. I hope you can speak a little bit better. I hope you're. We hope he's louder next week.
Louder.
He hopes I'm quieter. We hope he's louder. Exactly, right?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
I agree. I agree.
We agree. Wholeheartedly.